What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Lack of Thought podcast. I'm your producer, Mike.
And your host, Nate.
What up, Nate?
Hey, Mikey, how you doing?
Oh, man, it's been so long.
Well, life happens, and some of us are globe-trekking owners of companies that like to go to different countries, and
I feel attacked.
it was kind of directed towards you.
That is definitely the wrong one. Wrong one. All right. Nate is your news commentator today.
So it ain't going to be good. Might go off on a few tangents, talk about a couple of aliens, you know.
Aliens? We love aliens.
I seen them.
Pasta Fallujah is in the house.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
All right.
What's been going on with you, Mike?
Oh, man, just working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm inviting a few people real quick because I never planned this out.
Nope, completely unscripted,
Completely.
unskilled.
All right. JD says, "What's up, Nate?"
Hey, JD, what are you up to? And the lag begins.
Might not be too bad.
Yeah.
Might not be too bad.
All right. Can we mute somebody? I don't want to spend this whole time airing months of grievances towards this.
No, please do.
Audio sounds good. Yeah, well,
Thank goodness.
at least one thing's going well.
It's like we actually try around here or something. What's going on, chat? Anything new in the world of the Lack of Thought cat?
Out of practice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mrs. Berry Boys, how are you?
hello, people.
So I don't have a camera on me. I haven't set one up in the whatever we call this room.
You're gonna have to put up looking at me
The
the whole time.
sound room. Whatever room this is. What do we call this? The control room. There we go.
Yes,
That sounds legit. Yeah, we don't have a camera in here at this point.
I feel that was strategic.
It allows me to make silly faces and stuff and not have to be seen doing it.
Or take a shower.
No. Don't take the danger room. Yes, this could be considered the danger room. Nate, how have you been? It's been quite a while. I know the podcasts have been sporadic at best.
Mostly on weekends, too. We're just working folks, you know.
Working folks. Oh, Mrs. Berry's boy says, "Nice to see you, Nate."
Nice to see you, too. How are you doing?
I'll turn my mic up just a little bit here. I'm looking at the levels. Am I coming in all right? Too quiet, too loud?
Yeah, JD said the audio sounds good, so.
Good. Pasta Fallujah says, "How does it feel being unable to see my face so that you can't even punch it?"
I imagine it very easily. It's not a very far stretch to just think about punching a jackass.
He's currently punching you in the face in his mind.
Yes.
Frames coming through all right? No dropping out yet? Actually, our last podcast went really well. We didn't have any frame drops or anything like that, so that was good. Comcast isn't, screwing us. Well, we both sound great. You are deaf.
Oh, at least someone is Oh, shot metal.
Blood Red Love seems fine right now.
Don't take technical advice from an unemployed graphics artist.
Is he still technically unemployed?
I don't know. I haven't been paying that close attention. I just assume he's unemployed because he's unskilled and unimportant.
Burn. Oh. Unemployed IT professional.
Is that you're a professional in that stupid movie my daughter can't get enough of? Is that it? You just get on Reddit all day and talk about it?
Oh, for sure. That's where he gets his news, is Reddit.
Well, we know that.
All right, we'll let a couple more people pop in before we get started. We do have quite a bit of conversation to be had today, and
He put it all in caps too.
I know. And he didn't even put an exclamation mark.
No.
I mean,
Rookie. Let's go, Brandon bumper stickers. Well, there's a lot more of those these days than there are from your side, so.
oh man. So it sounded good on everybody's phone, which I'm assuming most people are listening on.
Why do I got this sick feeling now that I've been, like, I get this sickening feeling in my stomach having to conversate with this dude again. It's bringing me physical ill. It's long COVID.
Mrs. Berry's voice is listening on a tablet. Yeah, I mean, we're not quite to the point of peaking, but we're only sitting around negative 10 dB, so that should be plenty loud enough. Not quite in the red, but pretty close. So we do have it compressed as well so that we don't trip the, hopefully don't trip the clipping. But we'll see. We will see. So
I think it was the gas station burrito and having to talk with freaking pasta is what's making me sick. I should have known better.
it was probably just talking with pasta.
Yeah.
Sounds good on an ancient laptop. Yo, DB Cooper, what's going on? Have they found you yet?
I know they found some of your money.
Oh, man, we got a full house in the chat today. Let's make it spicy.
Oh,
I would say keep it civil, but that's no fun.
that's no fun at all.
That's no fun. This isn't a civil podcast.
It's not a civil world anymore.
Never. They'll never find DB Cooper. Other than I think he's in Oregon. Well, we have some topics today. I actually built some really cool banners, kind of. I mean, they're kind of lame, but kind of cool at the same time. So, the first thing we are going to talk about today, as long as I press the right button, is House Bill 1240. The assault weapons ban has passed in the state of Washington.
Hallelujah. We're all safe now, right? Right?
Oh, I've never felt safer.
Oh, man. It is so safe in here right now.
Oh, well, hey, it hadn't passed when we had our last podcast.
Well,
it's now passed. We have to talk about it.
And it's so much safer now, right?
This is in the news. Do you feel safer, Pasta? I know I do. Those angry-looking guns.
So I got to get this off my chest right now. They put that emergency, they signed it, has to go into law right now. It is so important. It's got to come in right now, right? Well, they passed it out of the house or whatever, put it on his desk. What did he do, Mike?
Well, he waited for 2 or 3 days to sign it.
To get what? More important people in the photo?
Oh, yeah, he definitely wanted to have an audience.
Oh, so it was so important. Saving lives every minute that this was not enacted. We are saving lives. Why are we waiting for a photo op, huh?
I feel safer.
I'm telling you, my guns at home were about to jump out of the safe and go shoot people, and then he signed that, and they're not going to do it no more. They're like, oh, well, we can't cross old Governor Adolf.
Damn.
I mean, Jadoff.
There you go.
Yeah, Jade. Sorry. I mean, you know.
Oh, we're on the list. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody join the list.
Yeah, join the list, man. I know, Mike, your guns were waiting to get out and just shoot people till they signed that, right?
Well, yes and, well, no.
They had a mind of their own until that piece of paper.
Well, what I did is I actually reorganized my safe, and now there's more room. So now that they have more room to breathe in said safe, they're a little bit happier than they were before.
Oh, yeah. The funny thing is that he thinks the reason he's doing this, I think, in my own personal opinion, is he thinks he's going to be president someday.
Well, you know, our current president.
Well, it's not a very high bar to meet.
It's not a stretch, that's for
It's
sure.
not a very high bar to meet. I'll admit that.
I'm going to go back and play Red Dead until you guys are over this. Wait, you're playing a game that has to do with guns in the Wild West? Are you shooting people? I certainly hope not.
Man, you have some morals and just, what do you call them?
I think he's conflicted.
Convictions. You
No,
got.
I think he's conflicted more than anything.
I think so too, man. Having one of your own
Digital
family.
murder.
Digital murder.
That's digital murder going on.
So-
Pasta, how can you live with yourself?
Are you playing the online version where your brother can get in there and kick your ass?
Oh, oh, wait. No, that works. Shots fired. Oh.
Digital shots fired.
I thought that, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I thought that you could only do 3 terms as a governor in Washington State. Is that not the case?
No, I don't think so. I think you can be Fuhrer for life.
Oh, terrible. Somebody look that up.
Well, here's the thing. If
with your
he
googly phones.
when he eventually does run for president, because him and Newsom think that they're both going to be president
Oh my
someday.
God! Can you imagine American Psycho and
Yeah.
our current fucktard could?
I can't wait till he starts to run for president or whatever, because you know what's going to happen. This has been what all this is leading up to. For all of us Washingtonians to stand up and say, look, don't elect our village idiot. We're not willing to part. Like, every village has to have the idiot, right? I don't want to fucking vote in a new idiot and then give our idiot to the country to up level him. Like, you can't fail upwards.
Have you seen the politics in this country?
Well, yeah, but
I'm pretty sure you can fail upwards.
I've failed upwards.
So-
It's the American dream, but you know,
Well, getting back to this bill did have an emergency clause on it the moment he signed the dotted line and took away, a majority of your Second Amendment rights. It did go into law. Fortunately, and this is the only fortunate part of it, is there is no possession clause in there. So, I mean,
just can't sell them no more.
can't sell them, can't buy them, can't buy parts. There's a whole laundry list of things that you can do. So, currently, there are 2 lawsuits already been filed against the state.
Thank you, Patriots.
Yep, Grant County
Yep,
Court, and
that's the Washington gun line. William Kirk. Shout out to William Kirk.
well, he's posted the video about it. It's not him personally who's
No,
suing.
but he's bringing it out there,
He
putting
is
it out
definitely
there.
bringing it out there. And then the what is it? The Federal Western Washington Court or something is also there's something filed in something else as well. So there's currently 2 lawsuits against the state. So we will see what happens. Do I think this bill is going to do anything to stop violent crime in the state of Washington? I don't.
How many of these shootings that are happening in Tacoma every night are happening with assault or AR-15s or so-called assault weapons? You know,
Not to mention, too, is that how many of those are actually legal weapons?
they're all 18 and 19, 17, 16-year-olds. They got those legally, right? That sure stopped them from getting guns, right?
Yeah, no.
Goes back to that stupid thing they call common sense.
What is that?
Common sense says that people who follow the law are going to follow the law. And the only people that you screw over when you make a law like that is the people who are going to follow it. And we're following it before, because the criminals are, get this, criminals and don't follow laws.
Do they not?
No.
I thought this was going to stop any of that violent crime.
I mean,
criminals have to stop now and think about it and go, okay, now hang on. Maybe not. Maybe I can't do this now
no.
because the law has been passed.
Yeah, oh man, I can't go and shoot up my rival gang member, can I? Well, I better make sure when I go and shoot up my rival gang member, I'm using a clip or a magazine with less than 10 rounds.
Oh, Pasta, come on now. None of us have enough firearms. Nope. Disagree.
Go to hell, Pasta. No, not hot. Where's the mute button for his stupid, needless opinion? Why don't you go cry into your kale fucking salad?
Ooh. I wonder if kale salad's actually good. I've never had one.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a rabbit.
That's what my food eats.
Yeah, speaking of what food eats, I seen the Pasta's allies there on Q13 this morning on the news. And this guy was his beta and had no testosterone in his body. And for some reason, I thought, when the aliens come and take us all over, those are the guys that are going to be like, save me, Tom Cruise, save me.
Are there aliens coming?
Oh, you didn't know that? That's another story that's been out.
Oh,
the mothership is coming. I, for one, welcome them.
I'm completely unaware.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts, chat?
Oh, fried kale is not dope.
What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments.
Are you frying it in like beef tallow or something? Because then I might try it.
Fuck that guy. Oh, yes.
And believes in aliens. Help me, Tom Cruise.
Does he believe in aliens?
Fuck yeah, if he's a Scientologist.
I don't follow Hollywood very much because I'm not impressed with them as people. So, other than Keanu Reeves.
Are we hung up on what's called our rights? Yes. All right, so Scientology believes that aliens came here, and that's their whole damn thing with Xeno, right?
But you are right. Tom DeLonge does believe in aliens.
Yeah.
And I think that was part of the reason Blink-182 originally disbanded.
Am I wrong that Scientology is pretty much based on the fact that humans are derived from aliens coming here millions of years ago?
Fact check us. Oh, I mean, Pasta should know.
Yeah, he should know.
He
if he's
is an
like,
expert on religion.
Yeah, is a scam like all religions. Well, you, sir, need Jesus. Yes, I know I'm right. I'm always right.
They are on the way. Aliens or the ATF?
All the above. Tom Cruise included.
Oh, man, you did bring up his name. We're going to get sued.
Oh, shit. We said it 3 times.
Oh, no. Where's the mirror? Stop looking in the mirror and saying it.
Is the camera the same as a mirror? Tom Cruise. I can't do it. I really can't. He gets us. It was invented as a tax shelter. Well, all you lefties always trying not to pay your taxes.
Oh.
No. Well, you can't pay taxes if you're unemployed there, Pasta.
That is true. Well, isn't tax theft?
No, we work not to.
Taxation without representation is theft, is it not?
Oh.
I didn't write that. I think that was written in when the country was made.
I mean, they had a party about it, right? With a bunch of tea.
They did. Well, that was part of it, yeah.
Yeah. Joe Biden. All right. Let's talk about old Joe for a second.
Oh, dear.
Old Joe. I don't think Joe knows where he's at anymore. I don't think he knows if he's a man, if he's a woman, if he's a president, if he is a little nothing shell of a man that he thought he was, because this is getting, I mean, it's entertaining. Let's not get that wrong. It's entertaining that, yeah, I thought so. Never mind, though. What you gonna do about it, I say?
Nice headphones. They are nice.
They look better on me. Anyways, it's entertainment. It's extremely entertaining, but it's also, if you work in this country and your taxes are being paid and you're not getting anything back and you're just seeing everything get more expensive and everything else getting less and less and less and them taking more and more and more, you're getting pretty goddamn sick of it. And for one, being a child of the 80s and the 90s, I'm not used to being in second place or a second fucking world country.
This podcast is biased.
Yeah, goddamn right. Shut that fucker up. I don't want to hear from him anymore. Anyways, I'm not used to growing up in a second world country or living in a second world country. And that's where we're at now, because people at the top are greedy, don't give a fuck about us. And it can't be any more prevalent or obvious than an 80-something-year-old president that cannot even string 3 words together. That is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. That's what it is, the mouthpiece for our country. Somebody can, well, let me, like, It's like a fucking caricature at this point. It's gross.
You just sound like Biden for a second there when you were tripping on your words.
No, I mean, he's a bad dude. Right? Corn pop. Somehow still better than... Oh, fucking A.
What's up, WF?
We had to go back to the TDR, the Trump Derangement Syndrome. Could not go without saying it. You know, the more you say his name... Did either of us bring him up? No! You're like my fucking mother. Well, he's just a fucking asshole, and he's not even the president anymore, and he's a fucking problem.
Shut Metal has censored Pasta Fallujah.
Thank you. All right. Somebody had to do it. Anyway. Seriously.
Well, thanks everybody for watching.
If you're sick and I'm ranting about Biden, god damn it. This is fucking bad. This is embarrassing. What's up, Dan? Anyways, this is fucking embarrassing. And now let's rant about...
Well, he is the current president. We have to hold the current people accountable, do we not?
Well, it's always the last guy's fault, right? So what excuse are you going to have in 2024 when we've got goddamn fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger or something as president? They fucking changed the Constitution to let him fucking be president. And we're all like, how did we get here? I never saw that coming. So you have an idiot narcissist for the 4 years before this. You have a senile dementia patient for the last 4 years. So we've had 8 years of rudderless ship going down the ocean, just crashing into rocks. And all right, Jon Stewart, I may get behind. I grew up watching The Daily Show before it was this Trevor Noah fucking bullshit. But Jon Stewart, say what you like about him. He's kind of in the center, and he is a smart guy who speaks his mind and actually does his research. And get this, the guy can speak.
I seen the meme or the gif of him eating popcorn.
Did you see him tear apart the lady from the Pentagon? He's like, you failed 5 audits in a row. And she's like, well, that doesn't mean that we don't know where the money went, and we can't tell. That's exactly what that means, you fucking dumb bitch. Yes, and I called her a dumb bitch because she just was laughing at him like, that just because we failed the audit does not mean that we're failing the people and this and that. We don't know where the money went. He's like, if I give you $1 million and tomorrow I ask you where that $1 million went and you go, I don't know. You go, that seems a little...
Oh, dear, WF. Really? I disagree.
Who's WF?
He's in the chat.
Don't protect him.
No, I don't call anybody out by name.
Do I know him?
No, not personally.
Oh. All right. Then I will.
You say no American lives lost? Not yet. It's just getting started.
No, none on their battlefield, just here at home with all the degradation and just
we don't have a call in yet, WF.
They literally...
It's something we're discussing trying to get started, but we don't have a call in yet.
Our roads, our infrastructure, our society is crumbling. We need so much shit here at home. We need to start America inside our borders. Time to start spending money inside America and not sending it outside where they're siphoning off 50% of it. Russian aggression. How much Russian aggression are you feeling here on American streets? I'm feeling homeless aggression. I'm feeling potholes. I'm feeling fucking our shit is about to crumble underneath us and nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, but our adversaries didn't even try to advance until Biden was in office.
Standing up to our adversaries. They haven't been even on our level since the freaking 90s when the goddamn the Berlin Wall fell. I don't know how old you are there, WF, but you...
He's our age.
Oh, really?
Oh, we've received 100 messages already today. You guys are killing it. Thanks, chat. I don't know what that means, but hey, we got 100.
And guess what happened when he did? Oh, please enlighten us, WF.
I guess we're in the open for
When he
now.
did what? Because none of them really do anything.
Open forum for discussion.
I think the Cold War ended. I think our policies destroyed their economy from the inside out. I think that's what's happening again now. They took a page out of our book from the 70s and 80s and banded together with China. And guess what? We're crumbling from the inside out. Same thing happened in the 80s and the early 90s in Russia. Dear Lord, baby blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jesus, please don't let me fucking reach through this screen and fucking slap the hell out of this person I haven't met.
Oh. We need to have another round table.
Yeah,
We
please.
definitely do. Well, you'll be on opposite sides.
No,
though,
what
this
did we
time.
say? What did we say? This is the problem with the freaking country is people will say shit on a keyboard they wouldn't dare say across the table from you.
WF would definitely say it in person. He definitely would. Him and I have had many, many, many discussions over the years. I've known him for a really long time.
I'm just saying, when somebody's in your personal space, they tend to be a bit nicer. I think that's probably a lot of the reason that, kids today and young people today, they think they can just get away with acting a fool and just not fact checking what the fuck they're saying. Well, I would hope you have the convictions to absolutely say that in front of somebody who's 6'6", 260.
Are you really 6'6"?
Yeah.
Jesus, you're tall.
Mm-hmm.
You're. No way, you're not 6'6".
Want to check my license?
Well, yeah, but everybody lies on their license.
Mike, how tall are you?
6 foot?
Yeah, I'm at least 6 foot or 6 inches taller than you, at least. Ask Pasta. Old Pasta wouldn't dare say shit in front of me.
Yeah,
He will type all day long.
Pasta's like 3'4".
It doesn't matter. Ask him how big I am. I've seen that dude cower days after being talking out his ass, talking a fool.
Well, we need to separate on that last comment, WF. Russia.
Why are these two fuckers ganging up on me in the chat? That's not the way this is supposed to work.
No, this is the way it's supposed to work. This is what makes it fun. I don't want to hold the Russian people accountable for Vladimir Putin, because the Russian people, I mean, for the most part, do not support Vladimir Putin.
Okay. Oh, take that. Say that same sentence you just said, and take out Putin and put Biden. I mean, it's the same thing. The people aren't the ones that are like, yeah, let's go kill those motherfuckers.
I don't know. I think the left does.
Well, they also want to kill people for, using syrup and, that kind of shit, rice. And, Don't you dare change my people on my products.
Well, okay. So on to that point. When it comes to the EU,
Let them take care of themselves for once.
my YouTube has my government name on it. Does it really? Why would you? Well, no, I think mine does too. Never mind. No, I think technologically though, Russia is way behind the rest of the Western world for sure when it comes to technology. I mean, I don't know what kind of artillery and such that the EU has. I know a lot of it they buy from us anyway, but I don't think that they would do very well even against the EU at this point. Any NATO country, I mean...
I think we've talked about this before. They literally, when they started the war, they were opening MREs and finding wood blocks in them.
Oh, man.
Talk about what corruption does when, we're going down the same path just 20 years later, 30 years later. Like, it took a while, but they're like, if you make them fat, stupid, and entitled, they'll kill themselves.
WF, I don't know how much propaganda is going around on both sides when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Because there has definitely been two sides to that coin, even within our country.
Well, I'd argue that the Iranians are better than them or more closer to number two, because look at what they're doing with those freaking Iranian drones. They're fucking the Russians up with them fucking drones. Where are they getting them from? They're getting them through a third party that are getting them from Iran. And they're dropping fucking grenades down the fucking breather holes of tanks. We've all seen the videos, right?
All right. Well, I think we're going to move on from
China number 2, probably only because they have the manpower.
Yeah, I would say that too. Well, and China does have a lot of manufacturing resources, obviously, because we buy so much shit from them anyway. So I would say China is definitely a contender. I think for standing army, yes. I would say training-wise, probably not.
I don't think big armies matter anymore. I think it's more financial warfare and
for sure, technological and financial warfare, that's been going on for a while now.
And that's the new World War III, is screwing somebody's financial system.
I think that's already started, is affecting politics and economies. It's not so much a ground war mindset anymore. It's done through technology and money.
Well, think about this. If you're fighting in the technological and money space, and we are still, if you want to fuck with us, we'll throw bullets at each other. We would win in a boots on the ground war. But if you can't beat somebody in a boots on the ground war and you got 30, 50 years to think about it, what do? You poison them from the inside. You make their kids dumb, fat, entitled, and stupid.
Well, I agree with you, WF. Disinformation is, and I think that's coming from both sides, and that's where the propaganda comes into the wars and giving disinformation to the populations.
Using them buzzwords, because I've heard a little bit of disinformation from your side of the stream this morning, so you're going to need them rednecks one day. What did Dave Chappelle say? You can't eat a liberal arts degree. No, disinformation is a buzzword.
Is it disinformation or misinformation? I know they use both.
It's interchangeable.
I don't know if it's Well, I don't know. I don't know the definitions of them specifically.
Need them to die in war? Yeah. Well.
So we're moving on to a different story now. Hang on, let me press my cool buttons here. And we're going to talk about this next, and that is First Amendment restrictions in the media. This has been a big thing lately, especially with Tucker Carlson being let go from Fox News.
I was more sad about Don Lemon.
And Don Lemon being let go from CNN.
Don seems like a good guy, a guy you want to have a beer with, right?
And AOC is really pushing for restrictions in media. And I don't really know how I feel about that, because journalism is obviously protected by the First Amendment. That is the press.
Self-proclaimed redneck.
Yeah, you would like to have a beer with AOC.
That's because you like animals, you cat rapist.
First Amendment. I don't think the First Amendment should be restricted in the media at all. I do think that the cable news sector is dying. I think independent media, just like even our podcast here, is taking over when it comes to having more of an audience than, cable news, because, that's a lot of the boomer generation is getting their media out, from cable. And I think it's really moved over to the internet, and controlling the First Amendment in any press, whether it's Alex Jones or CNN, or, any extreme right or left. I really don't think that, I don't think that's the way forward. I really don't. I think it's extremely dangerous. It allows for suppression of speech, and it'll allow propaganda to be even more prevalent than it is now. All right, chat, go. And Nate, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I think being able to say what you want to say is very, very important. But no buts. It's just important. That's what this country was founded on, that, Yeah,
we'll have to work on that, WF. Sorry to interrupt real quick. So the way that everything is set up in here is a little weird. I think I've gone a little overboard on how our system currently works. So Oh, we just dropped. Just dropped.
Dropped what?
Oh, we just dropped frames. We're coming back now. Yeah, I think we're going to have to start looking into that. I will have to probably do some different cabling and stuff to make that work. So, hey, if you're in the chat, say hello. We want to know you're here. We want to talk to you. You know, this is a chat-based show.
No worries, WF. No worries.
Yeah, this is a chat-based show. We love talking with you guys, and we really want you to be a part of the conversation. We are different when it comes to
Goodbye.
our show.
Did we run him off?
I highly doubt that.
God damn it. That was my whole goal. Damn!
So, yeah, we are working on it. I would like to do a call-in segment eventually. It's a matter of just getting the hardware set up to do so that everybody can hear it. We are in 2 separate rooms. I'm in the control room, and Nate's out in the main room. And so it's hard to...
No, hate speech is not a gray area. All speech is protected speech. I give you hate speech all the time. You're a lefty, blue, weak, pasta-eating fucking waste of space. But that's my... I could fucking say that. Thank the founding fathers. They were like, you know what? Maybe we should put down a layer of ground rules that says, well, we broke away from England because they wouldn't let us do A, B, C, D, and E. A red-faced gun-toting psycho. Motherfucker, I'm his center. Yes, I do tote a gun wherever I go, but that's just because America is a fucking third world country almost now.
Pasta, have you ever known me to just put a speaker and a microphone next to each other and make that happen? Not ever gonna happen. I'm far beyond that.
Red-faced. Mike was just saying how fucking pale I look.
He does look kind of... I had to change the lighting a little bit because he was looking a little pale. I'm not being too perfectionist. This is what I do. Sorry. Not sorry. I mean, how cool of a setup do we currently have? It's pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome.
I like it.
So...
All right.
Are you... I am not, but my wife is.
All right, back to the First Amendment. Yes, First Amendment was extremely important. It was put in there as a counterbalance against...
I got to go pee. Hang on. Well, you can go ahead and keep going.
It was put in there as a counterbalance against... Anybody? Free speech about... About? No, do they really have free speech in Canada for real? No. Not really. No. I don't think they do. Needs more green screen. Anyways, it was put in there so that, you know, you couldn't be silenced and be thrown in prison without having your say. Like you couldn't be just tried in a court without having your day in court and say your piece. Canada is not grown up America, you stupid fucking fuck. Holy fuck. Who let this fucker in here? I fucking had it with this fucking guy. Come here and say that shit. Canada is America. No, it's not. No, nothing's free anymore. And they take a little bit and a little bit more every day. And what do? When they take something, do you ever get it back? America's the frat boy. Well, how many of them frat boys go on to be CEOs? Oh, my goodness. Fake Americans. No, it's not free. Capitalism means you go out and work for it. You fucking... Oh, Mike, I'm going to fucking choke him. I swear to God. I don't know why this fucking waste of fucking bones and skin gets to me so much, but literally... Capitalism literally means go out and work harder than the next guy, and you may have more than the next guy, unless you're in that number one tier, which is where we got to start, you know, changing society's rules. It's capitalism for the rest of us. So we, as a society who are supposed to have the power, needs to take on that 1% to 2%. and saying, you guys don't play by the same set of rules you make us play by. Gets your shit taken from a frat bro. Well, it also means if you can't protect your shit, motherfucker, you get your shit taken. This is prison rules. Capitalism for me, but not for thee. Yeah, I don't know why you're defending. Never mind. Oh, my goodness.
See, Pasta doesn't even have to be here in person to irritate you.
No, I'm literally about to fucking light up a smoke here.
You may.
Son of a bitch. He's got me fucking all fucked up here. Oh, fucking goddamn. He's got me drinking and smoking on air.
Well, chat, we appreciate you guys being on here. This is fun. We like doing this.
When the aliens come and we're fighting fucking house to house, you guys are going to be like, save us, fucking rednecks, save us. How do you butcher that deer? I'm hungry.
Again, if you're in the chat, say hello. Let us know you're here.
Well, my political science degree says it's not right to fucking to kill an animal to eat, even though I'm pretty hungry and, you know, all our MREs have wood blocks in them.
It says we have 7 people in the chat, or 7 people watching us. That's awesome.
All right, now we're getting into some real shit. Nate just lit up a smoke. I can't fucking take it anymore. I'm fucking gonna kill him.
Oh my god. Oh, really? Oh, that's that's some soy boy shit right there. You could at least go fishing. Come on. At least you can get yourself a fish.
Fish feel no pain. I ain't sharing my fish with this fucker either. Go catch your own. Yeah, I wish you were in the room right now too.
By the way, we have eggs for sale, and if you want to trade any fillets there, Mr. Nate.
Oh, you know, it is spring salmon season. And
you can talk to the wife. I think she's in the chat. She might have dropped out. I don't know. She's building another chicken coop. Because I believe actually now the name of our farm has changed. I went for the, Sunnyvale, chicken farm. But the wife has named it Berrylicious Chicken Farm.
I'd call it laying money because eggs are expensive as fuck right now.
Well, apparently there's this thing called chicken math, and I wasn't really privy to it. And when your wife says, okay, well, by the end of the buying of chicks, we'll be around 35 or so. And that has turned into like 61.
And Red Dead. Oh my goodness. How'd that taste? Were you like shitting out ones and zeros the next day? Is that what was happening?
Yeah, we have over 60 chickens now.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of chickens.
It's a lot of chickens. In fact, I think she's building another coop now. We have, 2 coops, and now we're going to 4.
We're like 6 months away from your party, and there was only like 3 of them trying to escape the yard. Now you got 60?
Yeah. She's kind of a little nuts with the chicken buying.
Is she anything like my wife? It's like, well, that one had like a green feather, and I just had to have it.
No, I think what she does is like, well, some of these might die, and so I'm going to buy a couple extra of each, breed, and we have like 10 or 12 breeds of chickens, so multiply that times 3 or 4, and I mean, we even got the naked neck chickens that they're called Turkins. They have naked necks. They're really ugly. Oh my god, are they ugly?
They could probably look like pasta a little bit. Naked neck, little neck beard fucker.
Oh, that's funny.
What's that one's name? Conrad. What's that one's name? Conrad 2.
Oh, man.
You gonna start fucking molesting his chickens now too?
Oh dear. Pasta, stay away from my chickens.
Yeah. He's kidnapping them, putting them on OnlyFans.
You like this chicken leg? Look at these chicken feet.
Deal.
You're probably afraid of chickens anyway, aren't you?
I can see him running around like that bird chasing Dylan Mulvaney.
Feed them to your pack of what? Cats? Chickens are not afraid of cats.
No, they'll fuck your cats up.
Especially the
Your
roosters.
Your cats are fucking collaborators.
So we have a rooster. His name's Russell Crowe. And his talons, no joke, are like 1.5 inches long.
You haven't torqued those fuckers off with a pair of vice grips?
Oh, no, we let him have them. Because we have so many predatory birds. You know, if a hawk comes down, he's going to go.
Have you seen those videos of those guys that take the fucking spurs off the roosters with just a pair of vice grips?
No, that sounds terrible. Yeah, okay, a dog is one thing. 60 chickens is a different thing. And chickens do have a defense.
Hey, 60 million years ago, those chickens were raptors and they'd fuck you up. They still have that same DNA.
Not to mention, too, I've seen videos of, like, hawks coming in to take hens, and these roosters come in, jump on them, and just kill the shit out of them. Boss, you don't understand.
Your cats are victims. Not.
In this case, they will probably be victims.
60 seconds. Chickens come from T-Rexes. Damn right they do. I seen it in Jurassic Park. Everything you see is real on TV, right?
Also, you can 3D print little T-Rex arms to put around the chickens' necks, and so they run around like little T-Rexes.
I gotta see this.
We tried to print a pair. It didn't work, so I got to do it again.
Speaking of 3D printing, a guy at work has 3D printer, and he printed out all these little, those little tire stops you put on your valve stem of your tire.
What up, Robert Farwell?
What up?
Look at this room. Look how many people are in here.
Look up a video.
Yeah, they do. They put a little T-Rex arms on there.
So a guy made a bunch of valve stem caps of dick and balls and put them on everybody's fucking tires at work.
That's awesome. Did they put them on yours?
Oh, yeah.
Did you leave them?
Well, there may or may not be one still on my car. I know
you should definitely
there's
leave.
a bunch of guys at work who haven't noticed yet, and they've been on there for months.
That is awesome.
We got told at work we couldn't draw wieners anymore on people's stuff, so he 3D printed them. We've been painting them and cutting them out of metal and everything, but drawing them.
Man, look at all the people in the chat today. What's up, chat? Should we move on to a different story? Are we done with the First Amendment restrictions in the media? Because
it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
I say it's bad.
I say it's bad. I'm sure Pasta's gonna say it's good for some reason because.
All right. What does everybody say? Bad, good, good, bad?
Shut down anybody who doesn't believe in Pasta's worldview.
All right. We got one bad.
One bad. One bad.
And I'm afraid of her.
Suck it, Trebek.
Pasta, you might be outnumbered on this one.
Dude, anybody who has a mustache like fucking Alex Trebek, you can trust. That's like ninja code or something like that. Like you can't go against Trebek and that mustache. It's the mustache of authority. He dead?
Yeah.
Way to bring everybody down there, Pasta.
Thanks, Pasta. This was a lively conversation before you had to talk about a dead national treasure.
Yeah. Even a Canadian national treasure. We forgive him for that.
What are you gonna bring up? What's his name? I forgot.
Can I just say that they did fucking LeVar dirty? It should have been LeVar Burton.
For sure.
100%. It should have been LeVar Burton.
Oh, yeah. LeVar Burton. I mean, that guy is a national treasure, too. You get Star Trek The Next Generation.
He was fucking Geordie
Rainbow.
LaForge.
Yeah, I mean, Reading Rainbow. I mean...
It should have been LeVar Burton, but no, that Mayim Bialik and fucking the gay dude from Seattle.
Yeah, exactly. Reading Rainbow.
God, I can't believe we actually fucking agreed on something.
Actually, that's happened like 3 times during this conversation. It's been weird. It's been surreal, actually. I think we're in the Matrix.
Maybe I was abducted.
All right, we're moving on. Moving on to our moving on to our next story. All right, this was actually in our group chat earlier, and I figured we should bring it back up because why not? Topic: religion in schools.
I ain't touching this one.
No.
Because this is where me and Pasta may actually agree, because I'm as far from a religious person as you can get. And I don't think you should be in there telling everybody to pray or this or that.
Well, Dan brings up a good point. Choice. Having the choice to. Now, are you saying school choice or individual choice? That would be the question there.
So are we going to play this game where we do like 12 different prayers at the beginning of school, or just say everybody has a 30-second time to pray to whoever they believe? Stay out of it if, abstain if you want. Which that's okay, but are we going to spend an hour every morning saying every prayer from every religion just to check every fucking box? Or are we going to get down to learning what we're here for?
Well,
I'm not about forcing any religion down anybody's damn throat. I think school is there to learn. It's not there to learn about anything about, your religion or anything like that. We're there to learn how to read, write, do arithmetic, and learn to work in groups.
Well, that brings up a different story, or a different subject, though.
No, we did not even come close to best friends, motherfucker. Have you seen the way that movie ends? He's trying to bury him in the fucking yard.
That's not
That's
the movie
where
ends.
we're at. That's where the movie ends for me. I'll be burying him in the front yard going, go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. One of the greatest parts of the movie. I always imagine fucking Pasta's face on John C. Reilly while he's laying in that fucking pile of dirt and saying, I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet.
What are you doing? I'm fucking burying you.
I'm burying you. Such a good movie.
That is such a good movie.
Did you touch my fucking drums?
I do imagine that, maybe back when you were a teenager, maybe that was your thing about drums.
If you want to practice your religion quietly, you got 30 seconds at the beginning of the day with the other 50 religions. But nobody, I don't
think it should be pushed. I don't think, just like religion in general, I don't think that, you impeding on somebody else's liberties is correct.
100%. Yes, separation of church and state. God, why am I agreeing with this? Fuck.
Okay, but for example, though, in the Muslim religion, they normally pray, 5 times a day. Is there, any room, say they have a prayer room or something like that? A lot of places have prayer rooms.
Did he just mention the Constitution? What else is in the Constitution that you were just spending the last hour disagreeing with?
Oh, here we go. Which one? The First Amendment or the Second?
Or the Fourth, or maybe the Sixth, or God damn. The only one I practice religiously is the Second, and the one against self-incrimination. What is that, Fourth or Fifth?
You said that's fine if it's a separate... Okay, so you're saying that if there was, say, a prayer room that, a student could use or something like that to practice their religion in, that would be appropriate.
Do we get like a religion room and a safe space room to go cry when somebody tells you you're wrong? But these yokels are pushing. Well, they're truly really not. I don't know what school you got a kid in, but
he doesn't have any kids.
No shit, so he should probably shut his fucking mouth. They are. Yeah, because you've seen it with your own 2 eyes. Yo, I've seen you there in Texas. I saw the pictures last week. It's past. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I have not looked into this personally, so I don't have a leg to stand on in this conversation. I'm just trying to come up with different ideas.
So why are we protecting? It's almost like the LGBTQ thing.
And Pasta knows that I read bills.
Why are we protecting the minority, like 1 or 2, possibly 3% of the public? I don't understand where we're having to bow down to the lowest common denominator. Like, society has worked fine for thousands of years when, we're not just saying, well, we got to protect this one tiny little group. It's about the species, people.
What else you got, chat? What else? I've seen Pasta. I've seen Dan. Come on. Let's get some more people in here.
It's the same as the pronoun game. Religion's right is shoving it down our throat, and it's not cool. Well, you're shoving LGBTQ shit down our throat, and we're not fucking cool.
I don't.
So my daughter is probably gay. Probably. Like,
still up in the air though.
One day I'm holding out hope that she did bring home a guy once and said this is her boyfriend. So
So it's still up in the air.
It's still up in the air, and I think this is part of the confuse the shit out of these people because they're young and dumb and impressionable, and some of us never grow out of that, Pasta. So she's following a trend. Yes. And that's why I still hold out hope that someday she's going to come home with some guy that I want to choke the living shit out, and she's going to be like, but Daddy, I love him. A lot of kids are following these trends.
The things that Nate looks forward to in his life. I just hope one day she brings home a boy so I can kill him.
I don't think about shoving anything down anybody's throat like you do to your cats. Put a fucking litter box in the corner that identifies a cat. They're doing that for some chick in California. Ain't you seen the damn stories? You gotta fucking believe everything you read, right? I had a fight.
Well, this comes down to the danger of social media. We have an open forum here. Obviously we talk to everybody. Everybody in chat, can say what they want to say. We say what we want to say, so on and so forth. I think that social media has given a platform to people that and this is going to sound terrible, maybe shouldn't have an opinion on everything because, holy crap, there are a lot of stupid opinions.
Well, that goes back to First Amendment. You're allowed to be stupid, Pasta. Doesn't mean that you don't have the right to shout it from the rooftops, but it also doesn't mean that you got to legislate that you got to listen to the fucking village idiot. A snack bar?
Oh.
Which would be you.
But this does bring up another point, extreme ideologies too. I mean, extreme ideologies can be extremely dangerous. We've seen that over the years, whether it's religious or just ideas in general.
Who's to say it's extreme?
Well, it depends. It depends on what the message is of either the religion or the ideology.
My religion is to beat the shit out of Pasta the next time I see him. So, I mean, should I be censored?
No, because we don't censor anything here.
The Christian right is getting up there with Sharia law. Changing my mind. Well, the last time I saw somebody from the Christian right stoning somebody was in the Bible. I can't look up any fucking Christian people fucking stoning fucking people to death on YouTube. But by your logic, it's all right to stone them as long as they don't make everybody pray the same way they do, right?
Damn.
Am I wrong?
Well, the opposite has been happening to pregnancy centers as well. So again, you're impeding somebody's liberties as well, and that is, as somebody who is a libertarian, is definitely wrong on both sides.
Hey, if you want to go have an abortion, go have one. It doesn't hurt me or mine any at all. But when you go there and start blowing up the clinic and killing people who just went to work that day. Sorry, I got cedar up my nose from working my ass off. Something that somebody with a surname Pasta may not understand. Thank you, Blood Red Love. That's one thing. Working in the damn cedar mill, my allergies have gotten crazy. Not making other people do shit you don't want to do. You mean like agree with you? I don't want to agree with you, but you're making us. And if we don't agree with you, you put in laws and legislation to make us agree with you. All right, Pasta. I don't agree with somebody strapping on a fucking woman's bathing suit and swimming against them in the damn pool and taking women's records. What about you? This will be good. Let's watch these mental gymnastics.
Sorry, I was doing work stuff. What did I miss?
I want to know what he thinks about dudes waking up one day and saying they're a chick and hopping in the pool with the other chicks and fucking beating them at swimming and taking their records.
Or that MMA fight.
Oh, that one got the shit beat out of her. That was funny.
Broke her jaw.
Oh, that bitch was like, I ain't losing to you, man. That was pretty good. I don't have the tits to strap on a woman's baby. Neither did he. But you're dancing around the question here. Do you think it's right? There you go. No, I don't believe that either. We don't let kids into strip clubs. We don't bring strippers into fucking kindergarten to read them a story. 1% of the population, no one gave a shit about women's sports before that. But you're dancing the question. Is it okay?
Women did care about women's sports.
Is it okay for a man to just one day go, I feel inside like a woman, and then jump in the pool with them and then beat them? But you're making us or others say that's okay. Because if you go against it, you're getting canceled or, yeah. No, and I guarantee there are more Dungeons and Dragons people out there than there are fucking goddamn LGBTQs. Thank you, Dan. Holy shit, did Pasta just fucking land on the right side of something for once?
Oh my God.
Oh, mark this down on your calendars, folks. The Liberal Warrior.
April 26th.
April 26th.
Something crazy just happened.
1:35 p.m.
You guys have agreed on like 5 things
in
today.
the year of our Lord 2023.
Oh my goodness.
He literally just said, and no, I do not think that men should compete in women's sports. God, we're going to make a fucking goddamn...
We're going to break the internet with all 5 people watching.
We are seriously going to make a goddamn Republican.
We're getting banned now. You guys...
Screenshot! I never seen a female try to male try to compete in women's sports or in men's sports. No. You could be the first, Pasta. Go ahead and try. God, I can't believe that just happened.
I'm just blown away.
Me too.
Have
you guys
I'm speechless.
You guys all see that guy Awaken with JP?
No.
The long-haired redhead guy who's built, buff as fuck, and he does the weed lighting.
Oh yeah, no, I have seen that.
All right, so he just put one out where he's got this chick. She's like, I've been working my whole life, and I was number 1 swimmer in the country, and I won the race, and blah blah blah. And they say, no, you got number 2, and she's like, there's nobody in front of me. And he's like, yeah, she finished 45 minutes ago. She's like, what the fuck? And he comes jumping in, just yoked as fuck, got his fucking long red hair, and he's like, I've been training to be a woman for 3 days, or training in women's sports for 3 days now, and I just find myself to be the best. And And then she gets a boyfriend and he slides in, fucking steals her boyfriend, and like everything she does in life, she's an entrepreneur and starts this company. He comes in and steals her company. Like, it's fucking hilarious. It's pretty funny.
Well, it's like Woman of the Year or anything else has all been men.
Hey, leave Caitlyn alone.
Oh.
He is.
What is the quote I saw? Men are even better at being at women than women are.
Oh, it's the Chappelle joke. He was like, she's been a fucking woman for a year and beat all you bitches. Better than all you bitches in Chicago. You ain't shit. Beat all you bitches. Every bitch from Chicago ain't shit.
Wow.
It was pretty fucking funny.
All right, well, I think we've moved. Let's see. What else do I got? I don't think I have anything else for discussion today.
Well, then it can just devolve into an argument.
All right, chat. It's open. What do we want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about stuff together.
I got a pretty... Hey, Nate, identify as not a bitch. Can I transition to be an alpha? You can't transition to an alpha. That you have to earn by physical combat.
With Nate. We've all been through it.
Fuck.
We've all been through it, Pasta.
We've all seen those videos where the two alpha males fight, and then the one gets the shit beat out of him, and then the other alpha male pisses all over the other one to fucking mark his territory. Give you something to look forward to there, Pasta.
This took a strange turn.
Yeah. World Star. God, he didn't even say anything. He walked through the door and he just punched him in the face and then pissed all over him.
All right, chat, the floor is open. What do you want to talk about?
I, for one, am looking forward to welcoming our alien overlords back to the planet, because we fucked up without you guys.
Are those the Predators?
They left us alone too long and we fucked shit up. It's time for them to come back and take over. And
I've seen the movie Alien versus Predator. I'm not really into that.
That one is fake news. But we are nowhere close to alone there, buddy. I seen them.
It's a pretty big universe. Okay, doing mushrooms does not mean you saw aliens.
Do I have to tell this story again? Or have I told it on here?
I don't know if you've told this story. Do you have like an abduction story? Oh. All right, everybody, it's quiet time. This is story time with Nate.
Hold on. I can't drink on air. So.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to preface this by saying, yes, I may have been dreaming. I may have made this whole thing up in my head, and I may have fallen asleep watching Ancient Aliens and then had a fucking lucid dream. But
remember, this is going on the internet forever.
Most people sleep paralysis. Most people have probably heard me talk about this before. I fell asleep, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and if this was a dream, it was the realest dream I've ever had up to that point and since. I've never had any kind of dream where I was like, God damn it, I'm awake. Like, so I wake up and there's this thing looking me in the face, and it has this look of surprise on its face. And then I will only say it looked,
all right, no. Let him finish it. Let him finish that story, and then the banter can continue.
Yeah, then So I fall asleep, and the only way I can describe this thing is it was one of your average looking off the TV gray aliens, right? and it's looking me in the face. It's like right here. I open, so you put the news commentator thing on there, you asshole. All right.
Just
so,
in case anybody forgot.
Yeah. Just a commentator. Fuck you, Mike. Anyways. So this thing looks at me. It's looking me in the face. My eyes open and its expression changed, right? Like it literally, I can see the corners of its mouth like tighten, like get this concerned, like, oh, it's not supposed to be awake. It's like the only way I can describe the look on its face was, oh shit, it's awake. Yes, it was in my face. And then it kind of like the corners of its mouth, I could see like the fucking creases in the skin, like, and this look over its eyes didn't change, but it almost, perceptively looked at me like, oh shit, it's awake. And over the years, I've thought of it like if you were to tranquilize a fucking elephant, right? And then you go to fucking do experiments on the elephant and it wakes up in the middle. You go, oh shit, it's awake, right? So I wake up, it kind of pulls back, gets this concerned look on its face, and I go back out. And I wake back up on the couch the next morning, and I'm just like, was that real? Like, because if that was real, I swear to God, I was awake. That was the most real dream I've ever had, if it was a dream. And I will admit that it may have been. I may have fallen asleep, and that the human brain does weird shit, in between sleep and awake. But I've never had a dream like that since. I've never had a dream like that before, to where I felt like I feel right now. I wake up 30 times. Maybe that one time, maybe they've been watching me, because I expect them to come back any day and take me away from this bullshit, because the rest of you can go fuck yourselves. I know, anticlimactic to the end of the story. But it would have been better if they fucking came back and made me their alien king or whatever, but didn't happen that way. I woke up, went, oh shit, what are you looking at, motherfucker? And he went and put me back out. And that's the end of it. And I may or may not, it may have been real, may not. Of course you think it was just sleep paralysis. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. You weren't there. There I was. 2006. I was slogging through the jungle. Charlie all around me. It may have been sleep paralysis. I don't know. It's a free country. Or is it? Aliens are real. Thank you. The universe is too big. The numbers are too big. How many observable galaxies? Uncountable, right? How many conceivable stars? Uncountable to the times 20. How many solar systems with planets around them? Unconceivable times 100. The numbers can't lie. If it can happen once, it can happen 2 to 1,000,000 times in infinity, right? Yes. So when we're looking into the universe, we're looking at light that started millions or billions of years ago. Like even James Webb just found those huge galaxies that are, for our understanding of our cosmological model, that are impossible to be that big from that early in the universe, because as we look that far, we're seeing light that came billions of years ago. So if these galaxies are so big and that we're seeing them from that far away, they're not supposed to have had that much time to get that big. So James Webb is kind of turning on our head our whole idea of how our universe was made from the Big Bang. It's making us completely... Well, Egypt, I'll I tend to go on, not you, Nate. Anyway, yeah, well, Egypt kind of ties into it because who's to say that those people that we call Egypt didn't find most of those buildings and add to them from a civilization that may be 15, 20, 30,000 years old? Yeah, it's all over the goddamn planet. Cutting stone. So the Baalbek stone, let's just go right there. Why would you cut a 120-ton obelisk if you can't move it? We couldn't move it today. So they had something that they could easily move that for the clout. This fucking troll! For the clout. Oh my goodness. So have you guys ever heard of what's his name? Shit. The little troll guy on the internet. Oh, Pasta. No. Of course you're dying right now. Cyrax. Do you know who Cyrax is? It's this guy, you know, people get on like 4chan and stuff like that, and they're just completely there to laugh at somebody who's such an idiot. And like, he's one of those guys. He looks like a fucking little troll. He's got a bald head and like this fucking crazy fucking bucktooth mouth. And yeah. So I see when I'm reading Pasta's comments right now, I'm seeing Cyrax's face on there. Like this little troll looking sad excuse for a human being. Giants and fairies. Fairies are evil and not nice. Well, I mean, anything's possible. I don't know about the giants and fairies part. I think those may be misunderstood, you know, aspects of their, you know, mythology or their religion, or maybe they were, you know, parts. Who's to know? Who's to know? I don't know. I wasn't there. Wrong Cyrax. He stole the guy's name. Look up Cyrax on YouTube, and you're gonna fucking go down a rabbit hole. Because he thought he was a rapper, and people convinced him that he had a music deal, and then this guy, Music Biz Marty, fucking bought his contract, and it's fucking hilarious. You'll lose hours of your life. But this guy is just like, he looks like a little troll. Yes, Atlantis. There is, just the same as alien. Do your research, Pasta. I'm willing to bet that maybe giants and fairies and all that other shit, maybe that was other species that used to be on this planet, and they decided to take the fuck off and let us do what we were going to do naturally. And who knows? I wasn't there, but I'm willing to entertain the thought. It's a good thought experiment. It's a good to just, you know, not just go, well, you're stupid because you don't have an LGBTQ fucking pronoun and I don't believe you. Yeah, Jesus was a bedtime story that obviously has persisted. Maybe he was a real guy. Probably was a real guy. Did he walk on water? Probably not. Did he? I'm not touching that one anymore. I'm going to get in trouble for that. Most people, so a lot of people in society aren't going to behave unless they think some omnipotent sky daddy is watching over them. Maybe, yeah, that's 100% possible. Maybe he was one of them messengers. I don't know. Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? Probably not. Am I going to give 10% of my salary to some fucking asshole in a suit because they said that Jesus said so? No. I think guys like Pasta, if he was born 20 years ago, would have, though. You would have been a Branch Davidian. Well, David said that if I give him all my stuff and let him fuck my wife, I'm going to get into fucking heaven. Yeah, different views, theories, yeah. And guess what? It's all become part of our modernized society where everybody's trying to get a one-up on everybody and fucking get money out of them. Looking at you, Joel Osteen. Guys like that in their mega churches on their fucking goddamn. Yeah. Oh, he said, God damn it.
That's because you guys are going to end up agreeing on the Joel Osteen thing. Called it.
Fuck that guy. Only because I want his house. And I didn't think of the idea first. Are we best? We're not even close, dude. We have a long chasm to get across. And I'm not helping you to build that bridge. Can I just say this background music, Mike, is fucking good.
You like it? A lot of people, it's been...
You'll buy me a gun? All right, I want an MP5 and not one of them fucking cheap Austrian ones. I want the fucking real shit from Germany.
No, I'm going to go AUG.
Yeah, you're going to go Steyr?
Yeah, I'm going to go Steyr. Or PS90. Oh, I would have bought one of
I don't want one of them goddamn fucking space guns.
I do. But that ship had sailed.
What do you think about the Vector?
Well, I know they had problems with it originally, so I don't know if they've actually fixed that. So you're not really Polish?
You're not even American, you fucking piece of shit. Well, that's all you can buy in this fucking state anymore, thank you, so. You're on paper.
He's not very Polish. He's Austrian.
Oh, you're an...
You know who else was Austrian? Hitler.
Is that why he's so ashy? They missed one. So, Mike, you were in South America recently, right?
Central America.
Central America. All right. Yeah.
Yes, the wife and I were in Central America, and it was beautiful.
What did you see while you were there? Did you go anywhere cool?
Yeah, actually, we went to Zanantwich, which is the aka Middle Mexico. We went to Zanantwich, which is one of the Mayan sites. So we actually got to tour and go onto the top of El Castillo, which is like a 135-foot pyramid, which was really cool. We have some cool videos of that.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic time. We're planning more of those vacations.
So while you were there and you were looking at all these amazing Aztec ruins and Mayan ruins and stuff, did you see anything that you were just like, God damn it, how did they do that?
Well, building the frickin' El Castillo thing in general, I'm just like, this is amazing. It's amazing architecture. Now, definitely, the stones were definitely not of huge, definitely movable by men, for sure. But it was just amazing. I mean, the architecture itself was amazing. We had a great time there. We had a great time. Do I think aliens created El Castillo? No, I don't.
All right, you and your... So I don't think you know what the hell you're talking about there, Pasta. There are tool marks and things that you just cannot explain with Stone Age or Iron Age or Bronze Age technology. I'll shut your goddamn face. All right, you son of... Get in your car and come down here and say that.
I will say Blood Red Love hated it. She hated the vacation altogether.
Really?
She said she never wants to go ever again.
Really? Whatever. How dare you, Blood Red? What the hell? I'll go with him next time. I'll even, wear gloves at work so I have soft hands.
I will say the sun is very intense there. It is completely different monster in, near the equator than it is here. In fact, we went out on a couple boats. What kind of boats are those? The double-hulled...
Catamarans?
Yeah, so we went out on a couple catamarans, and because we went and swam with sharks. We actually got to swim in the Great Barrier Reef, which was really cool. And so we got to snorkel with sharks and
Isn't
turtles.
the Great Barrier Reef in Australia?
No, the Great Barrier Reef's in the Caribbean. Maybe it's a different reef.
Yeah, it's probably because that's in New Zealand.
Hang on. Man, I got to look it up now.
The Great Barrier Reef's in Australia and New Zealand.
Give me a second. No, it's the Belize Barrier Reef.
Oh, the Belize Barrier Reef. It's not the Great Barrier Reef.
Mm,
Where is the...
Hang on, I got to look it up now. Oh, no, Great Barrier Reef is in Australia.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see the blue hole, which would have been really cool, but the weather when we got there was shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you talk about rain there, it's no joke. When the rain and wind comes in, it's not this little misty rain. It's like, hey, we're gonna dump, sheets of water on you.
Big old fat rain.
It's big old fat rain. I mean, I got a video of Blood Red swimming in the pool in the back while it's just pissing
One day it
down rain
started
outside.
raining, and it didn't stop for 4 months.
But yeah, we got to see an alligator or a crocodile. I don't know which one it was, but
Alligator.
that was
Either
really
that
cool.
or a gharial.
No, that was really cool. That was fun. It was a fantastic trip. It was a lot of firsts for Blood Red. She'd never been on a boat before.
Okay.
She'd never been on an airplane before either. Now, little hot planes, little Cessna Caravan planes, those are a little sketch. That's for sure. Little 10-seaters, because we were staying on an island. But it was badass. I would definitely advise, if you ever get a chance to go to Belize, do it. Not only that, on the island we were staying on, everybody drives golf carts, and there's no DUI laws. As long as you don't hit anything. So that was a fun experience as well. A lot of drinking. Oh my God. I probably took years off of my life.
Spoken like a true poor.
I think we had this discussion today. I'm not rich.
No, he wouldn't even trust middle class whites because he's spoken like a true poor.
Great food. Oh my God, great food. That's Blood Red Love. She loves her food.
Yeah, Caymans are gharials.
But the food was fantastic. Fresh seafood, no joke there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not cheap though. It's not like going to Mexico where the peso is like, point whatever % of the dollar. It's each Belizean dollar is 50 cents to the dollar. So it is expensive, but it was worth every penny. Every penny. So yeah, I would advise it if you ever get a chance. Go. But we were on the catamaran and we were swimming in the reef, and I put on sunscreen not once, not twice, but 3 separate occasions, and I still got the shit burnt out of me. It was no joke. I was a lobster, at least on my back. It was intense. So the sun there is no joke. It's not. I mean, it's probably closer to Florida weather. I would say that, but it is definitely nothing that I've experienced in the United States. You're so close to the equator down there that it's just different. Yeah, that's no joke either. When she's hangry, just avoid eye contact. That's what I do. I'm still alive, barely. No, dude, I'm saying anybody in chat, if you ever get a chance to go, it's definitely worth the experience. The The people are awesome. People are fantastic there. The country is basically just tourism. That is their main the main way that they make money for their economy is tourism, and everybody was just fantastic.
So with most of those places that are mostly tourist spots, I'm sure you ran into some people trying to run scams, right?
Not really, no,
No.
not really. We stayed on, so they don't call them islands there; they call them keys, and we stayed on Ambergris Key, which is just south of Mexico, because Belize is a neighbor country to Guatemala and Mexico. And no, we didn't really have any issues like that. No, it was fantastic. I mean, shit is expensive though. Like, I had to find a pair of sunglasses for the wife, and she wanted sunglasses that kind of fit over her glasses because she's blind like I am, and that was $300 American.
What?
Yeah.
So like 450.
600 Belizean.
Gee.
Yeah. How did you guys get around the cartels? There are no cartels in Belize.
That they're only looking for guys like Pasta.
No, there aren't cartels there.
No?
No, the police there and the because even on the island we were on, they had whatever you call them, border agents, stuff like that. They don't they don't mess around. Like if you're gonna mess around their jails and their prisons are really interesting too. If you go to jail or prison there, you are working. Period. I'm not saying necessarily chain gang, but close. There's no just sitting in a cell and waiting for your time to elapse. Your ass is gonna be out there working. So no, we didn't see anybody from cartel or anything like that. In countries like that, as long as you're not a dick and you're not acting as American as some Americans do, they're extremely nice people. Extremely nice. The drive so they have speed limits, and it's kind of weird. They have speed limits, nobody follows them, but they have speed bumps fucking everywhere. Like, it's stupid. You could be on a road that's a 50 mile an hour speed limit, and there'll be a random fucking speed bump somewhere on that road. And after 2 hours of hitting speed bumps, that part kind of sucks. And that's how they control the speed on the island too, because everybody's got these off-road golf cars, because that's what you rent on the island, because they don't really have cars on the island. It is insane how many fucking speed bumps, and they're not like speed bumps here where some of them are 2 inches tall and some are 4 inches tall. Some of these are fucking massive, like 12 inches tall and
Slow down!
and 4 feet fucking long. So, but no, it was fantastic. It was great. I would advise anybody who ever gets a chance to go because it was a really cool experience. I've been to a couple countries. That one was awesome. One country I don't know that I would ever go back to is England.
Yeah.
I've been to the UK. Granted, I was only there for a day. There are so many people. I drove through downtown London. I advise nobody ever do that. The driving there is insane. You're on the wrong side of the car, the wrong side of the road. The traffic rules are way different. It was terrifying. My butthole was grabbing the seat the entire time we drove through. Because, of course, we fly into London, rent a car, drive to downtown London, because we drove past, the Palace. We drove past Big Ben, across Westminster Bridge, and it was like 3:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. And the traffic is fucking like, no, I'll never do it again. I'll never drive there again. That's for sure.
Worse than downtown Seattle in rush hour?
Way worse than downtown Seattle. And so many people. There were so many people downtown. So
no, we don't like Europeans. Fuck those guys.
Now, I didn't drive in Amsterdam when I was there, but Amsterdam was a fantastic experience. That is a cool country. if you're staying in Amsterdam, you don't really need to drive anyway, because I mean, you can just either A, walk, B, grab a taxi, or take the train. So,
Oh, they call it the tram.
no, that's called a train.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, the train from the airport, to
Listen to this guy. Jesus Christ.
But no, it's a fantastic experience. Anybody else got interesting experiences out of country? Other than apparently Mexico for pasta, which he will not talk about. Nate, have you been out of the country?
Yeah, I have been to Canada.
You've been to Canada. I've been to Canada too. I don't ever want to go back.
We almost got arrested going into Canada.
I did get arrested going into Canada.
So we were, God, it must have been like 2001. Like I was right out of high school. Maybe not even been out of high school yet. I don't know. Me and a couple of buddies decided that for my birthday, we're just going to hop in the car and go to Canada and go drinking. We were like 19. And we knew we weren't supposed to take weed because weed wasn't legal in the United States. And it was definitely not legal in Canada at that time. And we drive up there, we're smoking all the way, blah, blah, blah. And we're supposed to throw the pipe and the last of the weed out right before we get to the border there at Blaine. And for some reason, we thought we were going to be smarter than the fucking border control agents. And my buddy JD took our last bowl of weed and the pipe we'd been smoking out of and shoved it down his pants and tried to go through. Well, of course, my buddy Kevin had a DUI. And so anytime you got anybody in the car with a DUI, they're like, yep, we're going to check the car. We're going to check you. So we get pulled out of the car. They go through the car. JD's wearing these long, baggy corduroys. And we're trying to walk up to the little spot where they told us to go in and wait as they're checking the car and they're about to check us. And he's walking really slow and we're just walking normally. And he's like, you guys, wait for me. Wait. And we wait for him. We go in there and they kind of pat us down real quick. And we eventually get out of there and he's walking even slower. And he's like, wait, guys, wait. We get in the car and we start driving into Canada. And he's like, dude, as soon as we started walking up there, that pipe started sliding down my leg. And I'm trying to hold it between my knees so it doesn't fall out of the bottom of my corduroys because we would all went to jail. Anyways, we snuck a pipe and a bowl of weed into Canada. Yeah, I'm horrible at ending stories, I know. Shout out JD, you took a chance and you treated it like a professional. You snuck that fucker way in there. I'll always remember him kind of walking kind of knock-kneed. We get in the car and he's like, dude, that shit almost slipped out of my fucking leg. We would have been in big trouble. Even more trouble than we got in up there in Canada. We slept in the parking garage, and my buddy Kevin banged a waitress from fucking Hooters. In the car. In the parking garage. The other thing I remember from that trip is that they had breathalyzers in every bar on the wall. And everybody would put their 25 cents in to see how drunk they were and blow into the breathalyzer. Tofina in Canada. What the fuck is Tofino? It's probably some fucking furry pervy shit. Dude. I don't know what a Tofino is, Posta. It's a fishing village. Surfing. It's too cold to fish in Vancouver, you dipshit. Or surf in Vancouver. $90 degrees. Not in the water, you dipshit. That's the fucking North Pacific. It's perfect. Oh, well, not anymore. Okay. Fuck off. Damn, I'm pretty sure like 90% of our 200 messages we've got in this chat are from Pasta. Cool. There is no cool place in Canada.
I have been to 4 out of the 11 provinces in Canada. I flew into Montreal once. That was interesting. Drove from Montreal to Toronto. That was an interesting trip. Went to Niagara Falls, which was really cool. It was the middle of winter, so that kind of sucked. But, it was cool to go to Niagara Falls. And then I've driven from here all the way to Anchorage. And that's a long trip. That's a lot of miles to get from here to Anchorage.
Listen to this guy like he's a goddamn world-traveling fucking liberal.
I have family in BC.
Yeah. Go visit them. Oh, he will. Well, I'll start drafting the letter. Let me know when you leave. And that way, when you try to get back in, there's going to be a strongly worded letter saying why they shouldn't let you back in. You're with your own kind. And fuck BC. So what do you got coming up? I can show you cats some dope spots. Nobody wants to see your fucking Canadian fucking free injection sites there, Pasta.
Cats? You can show us cats? We've seen cats. Like, some of us actually have cats. What are you going to show us? Cats. Would you both scream out Joe Biden as you were coming?
AOC! No.
That's terrible. I'm sorry, Nate's mom. You don't deserve this. Speaking of parents, how's your dad doing?
He's all right. He has his good days and his bad days.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, man, this whole thing has really turned me off of our fucking medical system. There's been a lot of times where I'm like, do you guys even give a shit what you're doing, or are you just trying to keep charging the insurance?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But I'm not a doctor, so I guess I'm going to err on the side of I'm not a doctor. They supposedly are.
All right, what else do you got, chat? What else you want to talk about? We talked about traveling. Nate, you got anything?
Well, I've been waiting for a long, long time.
Oh, no.
To speak my mind about a certain thing that really grinds my gears.
Let it go, buddy. Let it go. What is it?
So, I, for one, as a central-leaning, gun-toting, freedom-loving American,
Redneck, yeah.
I really, like when I would go out to a bar, I'd be like, yeah, give me a beer. What do you want? Bud Light, Coors Light. Now I can't drink Bud Light because I refuse to buy a beer that has Pasta's face on it. Now, if you look at Pasta and this Mulvaney guy, I can't tell the difference. So I'm going to say here on air that I think secretly Pasta is Dylan Mulvaney. You heard it here first, folks.
Oh, what do you have to say for yourself, Pasta?
You can't tell me there's not a similarity. Come on. Can we get Mike? You got to put their pictures up there.
Oh, if only I could.
The fuck you don't know it's your alter ego, motherfucker. I've seen your fucking Instagram. Put the Bud Light can and put Pasta's face up there, and you're gonna go, huh? Yeah, I see it. I see it. Show me. You fuck. God, you narcissist. You just want to see two pictures of you. More pasta. More pasta. Quit being a tease. God, it's been great at work since this fucking Bud Light thing happened. Everybody's singing the song, Real Man, a Genius. Like you'll be working and welding or cutting something, and all of a sudden over the radio you hear, Real men have penis.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And so the old
We don't have any Bud Light here. We can't show you.
There's one old guy at work who's stuck in his ways. He's like, I'm still drinking that shit. He's got Bud Light cans in the back of his truck. Shoot all of it. No, that's a waste of beer. We sent it back. Literally, here in a couple days, you're going to get a fucking a crate on your front door of all the Bud Light we just couldn't pour out.
I mean, it's not good beer. I've never been a Budweiser or Bud Light fan, ever.
I don't know what to do about that. Wasting ammo. Yeah. I really wish you could get a face-to-face comparison up there, because I don't think you could tell the difference between him and Colin.
We'll have to work on that.
Yes. Next episode is going to... Right. Oh, now it's a thing. We canceled one damn thing, and you guys canceled fucking 50 before, and we're like, all right, let's play the same game.
Yeah, what do you have to say for yourself, Pasta?
Yeah.
He has been in hiding for quite some time. When is the last time you saw Pasta?
I don't know, but I bet you he shaved his fucking face and he fucking grew his hair out and fucking put on some eyeliner and he starts prancing around.
Pasta, where have you been?
You canceled Dungeons and Dragons back in the day.
Who's you?
ABBACCABB.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yeah, I forgot that part. All right, anyways. Oh, left, right, select, start, select. Wasn't that what it was?
I can't remember.
Anyways, we didn't cancel fucking Mortal Kombat, you dipshit.
Well, you were getting surgery, so we never knew when you were available.
Yeah.
And then you flew out to the White House. I remember seeing you on TV. I love how we're lumped into the right-wing thing.
Me too.
You were so right-wing.
So I think it's funny that people like Pasta forget that right and left wings are both sides of the same rotten bird.
Or opposite ends of the same snake.
That too.
You are the one who lumps yourself into it. I believe at the beginning of this conversation, you're like, I am left.
That's the same argument these guys use in gay porn. They're like, I'm not gay. I just fucking do gay porn. I'm not left. I just do lefty everything.
Okay, you did say that you are left. Well, okay. Wear it with pride, buddy. Wear it with pride.
Wear it with that rainbow sash we see you walking around with.
Well, it's primarily because of your hypocrisy that you don't have towards the left.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. Like, you have no problem shitting on the right, but you don't shit on the left. Just saying.
I mean, I think we reached something here. I actually agreed with him for once. So,
like,
I mean,
5 times.
So, I mean,
like,
I think I'm a little...
The olive branch has been extended.
No, I think... Fuck that olive branch. I'll burn that motherfucker.
No, there's been an olive branch between you two.
I think what we've proven here is that I
like that ancient picture from the Greeks where the fingers touch.
Am I God in that picture? Anyways, I think I've proven that I'm more open-minded and centrist than old Pasta here. Therefore, I win. You know,
you heard it here first, folks.
Accept the right. I hate them both equally, you fucking degenerate.
He said, and you always, I'm assuming he's talking to me, accept the right. You have proven that you're not a right-wing douche.
Well, you got a long way to go to prove you're not a left-wing douche there, bud.
Burn.
Don't throw stones in glass houses. Did I not see you walk in here with a kombucha tea or some shit like that? Pasta. He had acai avocado toast and a fucking goddamn... That was not a beer. Your fucking trendy goddamn lefty fucking pub beer that fucking cost you $8 a fucking bottle. It has hints of cherry wood. Yeah, the only reason I drank your beers was to assert my dominance.
He just wanted to drink more than you.
You can't fly when both wings are broken. But one wing is weighing the side of the bird down, and that's the side we're fucking going into the water on.
Which wing is that?
It's the left one. Well, when one wing weighs 50 pounds and the other one weighs 10, you still can't fucking fly. So, I mean, falling into that
Papa
water.
says it's the right wing. Weird.
Well,
it definitely couldn't be both wings, could it?
The right wing failed because it's smaller. They want smaller government. They want lower taxes. And so they just can't keep up with that big ass fucking left wing just flapping away there, fucking taking us on down into the ocean.
Which wing is the one taxing the other one? Pasta.
That's neither wing. That's the fucking the body with the dick in the middle that fucks both wings. Both arms jerk off the fucking middle. Oh.
All right. Anybody else got anything? If not, I think we're going to end this one.
I just want to send out one last threat to Pasta.
Well,
hear me. Hear my words very carefully here, Pasta.
It's only 2:30, so yeah.
I'm going to look you right in the camera.
Should I? Okay, hang on.
I dare you. Bring it on, motherfucker. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of your fucking politics or your bullshit. I'm only scared of them goddamn aliens coming back. Fuck those motherfuckers.
All right, chat. Does anyone have anything else they want to get off their chest or?
My unibrow?
No, those are frown lines.
Yeah, it's when you get cultured and old and wise.
Those are experience crevices on his forehead.
Yes. Look at all this experience. Pitter, patter. Let's get at her. Is that what you say to your kitties before you?
Oh, man. You set yourself up for that one, Pasta.
Pitter, patter, come down or I'll get the ladder. Well, y'all, I think we've had a very, you plebes. Nobody watches that Canadian bullshit, you fucking, I'm going to be nice. No, fuck that. Fuck you, Pasta, you waste of fucking air. That's right. I'm Nate, your news commentator. And I'm sorry you had to listen to all this, but, you know, it had to be said.
It had to be said.
Shut your cock holster there, fucking Pasta.
All right, everyone.
You know, I got a great idea for a new fucking reality show. We send Pasta to work with me for 1 week, and we see if he survives till first break. Yeah, let's hear this. So, it's you literally the show starts. You're watching Pasta get up in the morning and put on his clothes. He's like, "Yeah, I'm really excited for a new job, and I hope my new coworkers are easy to get along with and very inclusive." And then you get to the mill, and you walk in, and you get blasted in the face with sawdust and everything else. Poor people, motherfucker. I don't even know what to say about that. Anyways, so you watch him get dressed and he comes in, gets blasted with fucking sawdust, and then he comes in, he sits down at the break room, and everybody's like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" You're not allowed to wear a skirt to work because it is not proper PPE.
Fucking skirt.
And then they ask you, "Why the fuck are you wearing rainbow suspenders?" And then they ask you, "Where's your hard hat? Where's your I've been to that workplace. The fuck you have, motherfucker. You wouldn't last a fucking day because they'd be like, "Boy, there ain't no safe place to cry around here. You better fucking get your ass moving." You ain't from around here, are you, boy? Squeal! Squeal like a pig! On next week's show, we watch Pasta cry because he actually had to do some work. I'd like to see your welds there, Pasta. All right, that's next week's show. I'm going to bring the goddamn welder in here, and we're going to see if Pasta actually can fucking weld. Because if he can, I will never fucking say another bad word about him.
All right, everyone. It's been fantastic. Thanks, everybody, for watching and being a part of the show.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
All right.
I can't. I suck it, but I did it. Oh. Yeah. Take the ad out.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
I'm Mike.
I'm Nate.
It's been awesome.
It's been something.
Take care, everyone.